This shit about to be crazy, yo.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
we're going live. We're going live
When?
right now. I'm about to set it up. All right, we should be live.
We are live. Welcome to
Episode 4. Let's
Let's
talk
talk
about
about it.
talk about it. Talk about it.
Talk
Podcast.
About It.
What's new these days, man?
There's a lot going on. COVID's making a comeback.
Strong.
Like COVID's making a comeback.
Yo, Florida getting crazy.
Yep.
Florida shut down they're about to shut down the schools again.
Yeah.
They got like 400 something cases, 1,000 people on quarantine. Shit's getting wild out there.
Crazy.
You know, it's a bunch of old people and shit out there.
Yeah. Retirees.
God's waiting room. Everybody goes when they're about to go down.
Shit.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie because I'm going to Cali in a couple of days, so I'm afraid of getting stuck there. For real, man.
That'd be crazy if you did, yo. Aren't they supposed to be on lockdown again?
Somewhat, not like Florida. Florida about to go on a crazy lockdown. California just got strict guidelines. You gotta wear masks again and shit. But I'm gonna have my gator and all that, so I should be straight. I got my vaccine. I got my second vaccine today.
Wasn't there something about they were saying, I guess I read up if you got your COVID shot, they said a lot of people have been like not scaring anybody or nothing, but a lot of people have been passing away that's taking the COVID shot.
I guess it happens. Just like catching any other virus, though. Like, you know, if you like, people can die from the flu. You can die from COVID, obviously. So I mean, when you get in the shot is in order for them to combat the virus. They have to
the virus.
They got to give you some of the virus. So I mean, if you get
right,
you know, if you get that shit caught up in you, I mean, shit happens. What can you do?
I think the deaths might be allergic reaction to something in the shot. You know what I mean?
I think so too. Yeah,
it's a possibility.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit in that. And the thing is, they ask questions. If you don't answer honestly, if you're just afraid and you want to get the shot, that's stupid. You gotta answer that shit honestly.
I still haven't got the shot. I'm still waiting for you to start foaming at the mouth.
You know, I made sure I made sure I talked to the pharmacist too. I was like, listen, I'm allergic to penicillin and amoxicillin.
Right.
So it's not going to make a difference. Those are two of the main antibiotics they give you for fucking anything. You know what I mean? So I made sure I talked to them about that first and make sure that wasn't the thing. But they said don't worry about it. That's not in this vaccine. So you know you don't got to worry about that. So I got the first shot. It made me sleepy as fuck. I was tired of shit. Like I lost mad energy. I woke up the next day and I was fine. I got the second shot today. I'm afraid of what tomorrow brings because I feel like people usually get sicker from the second shot, from what I heard. Depending on the person, everybody's different, obviously. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, but you know, I think, and this is something I believe with all diseases and shit like that. Not that it's all in your head, but I think like 80% of your body failing is because you're allowing it to fail. You give up. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the people who beat COVID and beat cancer and all that shit, they're like, I'm gonna beat this shit. Once they're like, this shit's gonna kill me, they start crumbling, and then you start to crumble. I feel like that's a real thing. I don't believe in a lot of shit. That's something I believe in. But yeah, man, I don't know. I do feel like we're gonna hit another lockdown sometime soon. Unfortunately.
Hope not, man.
Hope not.
I feel like you go back in history for like viruses and stuff like that, man, and And so many people have like so many people have made it, but so many people have died too. You know what I mean? I feel like it's like you ever seen the movie? I think it's called 1000 BC or something like that.
A long time ago. I remember the movie though.
And like they was supposedly like a plague was happening to them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the guy went on like a discovery and stuff like that, and it's shit like that is just uncurable, man. You could delay it, but it's gonna happen. If your body can't take it, it can't take it.
This was my thing with the vaccine, right? This is why I was so iffy on getting it. The only reason why I did get it is because I saw, people that I'm close to get the vaccine, and they came out okay, and there's nothing crazy has happened yet. We'll find out in 20 years when we become zombies and shit. But uh, what
You
the,
become zombie.
the thing I don't the thing I don't get about the vaccine is we had all these things that have come up, like AIDS, herpes, all this shit, uncurable shit, cancer. You know what I mean? How have we never found anything even close to a cure for any of that shit? But we got a cure for COVID within the first 2 years of having it as a pandemic. Like that.
Everything is more advanced now, though.
So we still don't have a cure for cancer.
Not even that. I think because like I think they do have cures for it, but it's probably a resource that we don't have much of, and they can't, give it to the millions of people in the world.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Possibly, but this is my thing. So they're giving out this COVID shot for free, different versions of the shit for free for everybody. You're gonna tell me that in the last 2 years, more people died from COVID than cancer? Get the fuck out of here! No fucking way! No fucking way! How is that? How is that not a thing?
I feel like it's a cover up.
I want to say a cover up, but I mean, I feel like something's got to get. If you have something, why would you not put it out there? If the person who created it, if it is out there, if the person who created it, like, doesn't want to give it out to the world, like, why wouldn't you? You're playing Thanos right now. You know what you know what I mean? Like, you want to get rid of the population at that point. What's the point of even finding a cure unless it's for personal gain?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, man. That's we'll see what happens with the rest of the COVID shit. I'm expecting some kind of at least a light shutdown somewhat soon. They're already saying masks aren't mandatory, but they're suggesting it. You know what I mean?
Biden's gonna have to cut some more checks.
I don't care about any of that, man. I do fine with money. I don't want more money. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying, if they're shutting down, man, the people need help out here.
No, that's a fact. If people
they're gonna need help again, like we're gonna go through the same thing we just went through. We should have just kept the mask on.
If people aren't going to be working, yeah, but then there's people like me, who couldn't get that benefit, that had to work throughout the entire shit, and was seeing the same amount of money that I was seeing before, and the people who worked for me that wasn't working was getting way more money than I've ever made in my life. You know what I mean? That's the shit that was hard for me. Like, I'm never about someone knocking someone for their money. Certain people work their ass off and deserve the money, but there's some people, as we all three of us know, there are some people who don't do shit and get paid. Then they went home, didn't do shit, and got paid more. That's some bullshit.
Yeah,
flicking the remote, getting paid.
That's it. Bullshit. It's bullshit. But that is what it is. If it does happen and we go through some kind of shutdown and shit again, I hope that this helps for the people who need it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. We can't predict the future, so we'll see what happens. Yeah.
So what you guys think about not to break you off of that subject, but
Oh no,
Dipset locks.
man,
Dipset
listen,
locks.
I called it from the jump, bro. Like,
That battle was fire.
I called it from the jump.
That was a great battle.
Everybody said the Locks couldn't fuck with Dipset because Dipset had too many hits. But you gotta remember,
Nah.
man, the Locks is the Locks.
See,
Street.
I was, man. Listen, I knew what the Locks had, and I was never really a fan of Dipset, to be honest.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
The only reason why I listened to it, my brother was into it, but me, man, they was always okay at best. You know what I mean? I'm good.
My thing is like, all right. So Joel Santana's first album, For Me to You, the album was fire. I listen to that shit all the time. Jim Jones had some good hits. You know what I mean? I never really fucked with Cameron like that. People loved Killer Season 2. People loved that. People loved that shit. People loved that shit. I liked Cameron when he was with Children of the Corn. That's when I really fucked with Cameron. It was him, the Harlem World shit. Him, Mace, Big L, all those guys, Urban Gruff. And then when he was with I don't know if he was with 8 Is Enough, but I know he was affiliated when it was like Fat Joe and AG and all those cats. But back then when he was like Killer Cam, he was killing shit. Truby just sent a message. Truby just sent a message to the group chat. If you guys noticed, Truby's not here with us today. He got stuck at work. He has a shitty boss. I don't know who that guy is, but he's a dickhead. He scheduled him to close. He said probably not going to make it. He showed us some tickets on the screen. I mean, I think I could knock those tickets out right now. Looking at those tickets. But
yeah, I think
I don't know who he has with him. Anyways, back to the Lost and Dipset. So
yes, sir.
I mean, I can knock two of them tickets out.
Yeah, I'll kill that whole shit solo, son. Fuck with me.
Word.
Especially if I'm trying to get out closing time. Shit, I'm knocking that out. But yeah, Lost and Dipset, man. Like, so I don't remember if it was the first or second episode, whatever episode it was we talked about, and I brought up general bias, right? When you think of a group, Dipset, 9 times out of 10, someone's favorite member of Dipset is Cameron. That's just a basic thing. G Unit.
I don't know how.
See, that's the thing. There are people who think differently. If you think G Unit, 9 times out of 10, the favorite is going to be 50 Cent. If you think Rockefeller,
he started that.
Rockefeller, Jay-Z. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be Jay-Z. It's general bias with pretty much anything. 9 times out of 10, if you think the Lots, like, you can't say Rough Riders because Rough Riders, like, DMX is always going to be the top caliber dog in that group. But if you think the Lots, everyone's always going to say Jada's the best in the Lots. I never thought so personally. My favorite Chic Luch, but I will say that Jada showed crazy, like, he showed that he was leaps and bounds ahead of Dipset when he put on.
Oh, easily.
How he put on with the who shot your shit and all that. Like, he showed
easily.
He showed why you can't fuck with him. He was comfortable.
Easily.
He was comfortable. And once you're comfortable, that's it. That's all you need. All you gotta do is be comfortable. You know what I mean? I think Versus is a beautiful thing. I want to see more.
He controlled the stage. Like, that's his domain. You know what I mean? Like, when Jada went on that stage, it was all confident. It was all, you know what I mean? Yeah, the charisma, everything, bro. Like, there was just,
that was a loss as a whole too. From before they even started rapping, when they first got on that stage, the Lost controlled that stage. As soon as they stepped on that bitch, as soon, like, Jada and Styles didn't even open their mouth yet. Dipset was over there, trying to get comfortable talking this shit, and Sheik went up there and was like, "Yo, all y'all shut the fuck up." You know what I mean? And everybody shut up. Because what are you gonna say to him? The only real one in Dipset is Jim Jones. Ain't nobody else real in Dipset. They all talk shit, but they ain't real. You think they're gonna step to Sheik? See how big that motherfucker is? They ain't stepping to him. They ain't stepping to Sheik Luch. They call him the Silverback for a reason, baby. That's a big motherfucker, man. You can't play with him.
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, it was all love, but the locks destroyed, bro.
Fuck you, Prime.
It's not even.
My man said all this rap talking. Y'all never mentioned the GOAT Ludacris. Listen, Ludacris is up there, man. I know you're trolling right now, but Ludacris is up there. Ludacris is up there for me. That's childhood. In my earlier years, you couldn't tell me shit about his first 4 albums, bro. I listened to all them shits on repeat. He was never in my top 5, but he was definitely an artist I listened to all the time.
Oh, same.
Word of mouth. I could probably recite that entire album back to front, without even having it on. I could probably recite the entire shit, even the skits. I fucked with that album that heavy.
Yo, Bagging Toes, what's up, man?
What's up? Yo,
we just
talking, man. We just having conversations, general conversations. We're just talking about the locks and Dipset, how Dipset is dead. R.I.P. Dipset.
You disrespectful.
R.I.P. Dipset.
Crazy.
Listen, man. My favorite.
They got destroyed though. It's not even. You know what I mean? It's not even a debate. They got destroyed.
My favorite Dipset J.R. Ryder. I didn't even see him up there. Did he show up? Was he there?
I don't even know. I didn't see him.
I didn't see him. He's my favorite in Dipset.
There was like 3 or 4 of them missing. 40 Cal wasn't there.
Freaky Zeke was there.
Freaky Zeke was there.
Freaky Zeke was there.
He ain't got no songs, bro. He ain't got no songs.
He's like the Memphis Bleak of the group. You know what I mean?
No, he ain't even Memphis
Bleak. Because Bleak had a couple of albums.
Bro. Yeah, they went from Dipset to Upset. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a whole fact.
Yo, Cam was sweating up there because he tried to sit down in the beginning and let them rock, but the boys couldn't handle it.
Can't handle that.
Handle it.
They had to sit down. Sheik made them sit down.
Don't get me wrong, Jim Jones. I respect Jim Jones. He got hits, man, but his hits wasn't hits. He wasn't messing with the lot
Jones,
by himself.
Jones be coming up with some bangers, yo.
He Jones is cool, man. Jones is cool. Jones is cool. Joel's is my guy, man. Rapper, man. I fuck with Joel's.
Joel's nice too.
They had that cipher.
I like Joel's too.
They had that.
Been missing is my shit.
They had that cipher, the one with Ace Hood, Joel's,
yeah.
Jadakiss and Fab. He held his own.
Cipher, right?
Actually, they're going on tour. Shit. They're going on tour together too.
The Locks and Dipset fuck with each other. They fuck with each other heavy. It's just if you're gonna go at each other in a battle like faction, they're street dudes, man. You can't fuck with street dudes like that. Like they're what they do. They survive that way. Competition is how they survive. You can't fuck with them like that.
Cam got booed when he tried to freestyle. He did.
Cam can't freestyle, man. With that roly poly okie dokie holy moly shit, get the fuck out of here.
That nursery rhyme, man. Them shit's out of here.
Man, that man's that shit is weird as fuck. I never understood. That was Get 'Em Girls, right? When he says all that shit.
Yeah.
Yo. That shit is wild weird, yo.
That they came alive at the end though. I'll say that. Like it started playing some shit at the end.
When Joel started to turn up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They was playing some shit at the end. But by then it was already too late, man. Everybody was all, you know what I mean? Like,
listen, 10 minutes into the shit was too late. And they ended it when We Gonna Make It. You can't end it with that. Come on, man.
Yeah. Of all songs.
You can't end it when We Gonna Make It. You fucking kidding? Listen,
Yo, that first song, that Dipset first song when they came out should have been "I'm Ready" and "Bugged Out." You know what I mean? And then their last song.
yo, the Jada Styles
should have been like.
So you got the Dipset anthem, man. That shit was fire.
Did Jada and Styles do shootouts?
Anthem is fire. The anthem should have been like their
right.
last song or something, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Did Jada and Styles do shootouts? I don't remember if they did shootouts or not.
I don't know.
Oh man, that shit right there is different. That shit there is different. Shootouts. If you haven't heard shootouts, man, check that shit out, man. Jada and Styles different animals. That's the thing. If you're talking back to back, like two people on a track going back to back, it's hard to fuck with those two at all. They feed off each other so well, and they finish each other's sentences. It's ridiculous how they rap with each other.
All three of them are like that, though.
No, I know.
They all like they.
I know. I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of like. There's a lot of people that you see who like it's two people. Outkast, Beans and Free.
Yeah.
Now, do you think?
I'm coming right now.
Meth and Red. You know what I mean? You see a lot of do you think? You see a lot of teams. You know what I mean? Like duos do their thing, but you don't see the synergy that you see from Styles and Jada. They have that thing. You know what I mean? Like
together for years too. When you got people that's been together for so long, they can bond. They blend.
Yo, Bags and Toe Tag said, "Yo, Prez, tell him New Breed would kill Dipset hands down." Yo, Napalm a different animal, fam. Napalm a different animal.
All day.
They don't know about Nate, man. Nape's a genius, bro.
Sure.
They don't know about Nate, man. Shout out to Swift and all, but Nape's different, bro. Nape is different.
I'm trying to get Nate out, man. I'm trying to get him on a couple tracks.
Get him out that fucking hole, bro.
I told him to come by tonight, man. Where you at, Nate?
Stop playing games, man. You got a gift. Stop playing with that shit.
Don't worry, man. I got him, man. I got him. Napalm coming soon, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, man.
Stay tuned, man. We're not playing no more.
The hosts keep chasing them down. I got that track somewhere. That track was fire. I got it somewhere.
Oh yeah, Chasing Me Down was fire.
Chase Me Down was dope.
Napalm got a lot of fire.
He's gifted, man. You gotta use that shit, man. The man's gifted. Yeah, man. Lot of fucking NBA trades going on right now, man. Lakers signed 2 of your Michigan boys.
Sir. Xavier Simpson.
Hookshot.
Shondae Brown.
Mr. Hookshot.
Bringing the Kareem back.
He's a
Laker fans is feeling that. They see that hookshot, they feeling that shit, yo.
He's a little point guard with a hook shot.
Yeah.
You got that little hook shot going on.
It's looking scary right now. Did you guys sign Melo? You guys signed Melo already?
Yeah.
Yeah, he there. We got Dwight back.
Dwight Howard, Melo, Trevor Ariza,
Bazemore. We got a little squad, man. We got Ellington back.
That's a chance.
We bought back a lot of people. We just got to make sure they do their job, man. Shoot that ball.
That's a champ team right there, man.
Like I said,
you got Melo and LeBron on the same team, man.
I was talking to Riv about it earlier, man.
What? Come on, with AD.
Exactly.
I was talking to Riv about it earlier, man.
Disgusting.
I'm worried about Westbrook, man. I'm worried about Westbrook.
Listen,
not at all.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's on that team. As long as LeBron is on that team, he's gonna make that team great.
See, that's what I was telling Riv, man. I'm not.
And Westbrook.
It's not.
Westbrook is already developed. Like he's not.
No, I know.
To the game. Westbrook coming here to do Showtime. You feel me?
It's not LeBron and Westbrook I'm worried about. It's Westbrook and AD I'm worried about. It's not LeBron. I'm not worried about LeBron. LeBron's ready to sit back. No. He's ready to sit back.
I'm sure they already had the talk and said, "Listen, man, this is AD's team. You're here to win a title, and that's it. You help us win the title. That's your position. You know he's third man. Westbrook is third man.
He needs to understand that, though. That's the problem.
AD number one. No, he got no choice, man. You playing with LeBron. That's LeBron's team.
Yeah. No, listen, as a Laker fan, I hope the shit works. I really want to. I'm a Laker fan. I want the shit to work. I just don't see good.
I think we're good.
I don't see good history with Westbrook. That's the problem. You know what I mean? I don't want to see history repeat itself with all the stars he's played with.
I think it's different players. I mean, everywhere you go, there's going to be some kind of conflict. Somebody's not going to be happy with one of the plays you made, or something. So there's always going to be conflict, but it's all at the end of the day. If everybody comes together, plays like a team, we bring home the ring. And
that's what you hope for. But like I told Riv earlier, like when was the last time LeBron worked with a big personality? Kyrie Irving, right?
Right.
And they ended up splitting up. They did, once they didn't mesh well together anymore. That was it. It was over. It was like Kobe and Shaq all over again.
That's because Kyrie found out that LeBron was making more money.
LeBron has to make more money. He's the best player in the league. You can't do that. LeBron's got to make the most money. He's the best player in the league.
But I don't even think it was just that, because Kyrie was talking about in that interview that he wanted to be his own man and carry his own team pretty much. And
that
since then he hasn't done that. He's
been no
injured. Means Kyrie trash. I love Kyrie, but
he's never been the best person on his team ever.
Exactly.
Except for maybe in Boston. In Boston, he was the best on his team. But what the fuck did Boston do? They didn't do shit.
Boston. You talking about when they had Tatum in there?
No, I don't even think Tatum was there. Tatum wasn't even there yet, was he?
Yeah, I think he was there.
Was he?
Yeah, I think Tatum was there. Yeah.
He just left there a couple of years ago.
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Like 2 years ago.
Right?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I keep forgetting how he's been there for a couple of years. But, I mean, I don't know, man.
He don't get along with nobody, man. Kyrie weird.
He is weird. Chicago's looking good.
I'm all set, man. I don't think I want to play on this team no more. I'm all set.
What's up? What's up, Cole? What's going on, bro?
Cole.
Chicago's looking good, man. Chicago's starting to look a little scary.
The Bulls?
Yeah, man.
Who they add?
My bro is happy about that, man.
Yeah, no, they added DeMar DeRozan, right?
Yeah, they got DeRozan.
They got DeMar DeRozan.
Caruso from
Alex
us.
Caruso.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
They signed a few other people.
They got White coming off the bench. Kobe White.
Who's that star?
They got Ball.
I think he's a point. He's the point guy, right?
Well, so
they got Lonzo Ball.
That trade didn't go through yet because
the Ball trade.
Yeah, because they're looking into it as an investigation for tampering.
Oh yeah, saw that.
Not DeMar DeRozan. The Kyle Lowry one went through, I think, but I don't think the Lonzo Ball one did. You know what they're trying to do? Honestly, I think they're trying to put Lonzo Ball out in Charlotte with the other two Ball brothers. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the NBA for you.
I think that's what they're trying to do, man. But
and then they're gonna bring the other brother too, so all three will be on the same team.
No, that's what I'm saying. LiAngelo's already there. Look, LaMelo's there. LiAngelo's already in the summer camp.
He's at Charlotte.
Yeah, he's on the Charlotte summer team. So that's what I'm saying. If they sign him to even a short contract, you got two Ball brothers on the same team. They might try and
they make a trade with Charlotte.
Yeah,
they might try and bring Charlotte there.
And they all play different positions too, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the
youngest could play any position.
LaMelo and
LaMelo, nice man.
LaMelo and Lonzo play the same position, but if I'm picking one of them on my team, it's definitely fucking LaMelo, without question.
Oh yeah.
Without question.
I knew he was gonna be the better brother from the get go.
Well, LeVar said that. LeVar said that from the very beginning. He said LaMelo is the best of the three. He always said that. And now when you're picking a favorite out of the three kids, you know he's not lying. You know what I mean? Because you don't pick favorites. But he was honest about it. He said, listen, the other two ain't messing with LaMelo. And it shows. LaMelo's a fucking beast. I love watching that kid play, man. I love watching that kid play.
He's like Magic, man. Showtime.
See,
he's got the height. He run the point. Can't beat that.
I wouldn't mind seeing LaMelo run the point, Lonzo run the 2, and LiAngelo run the 3 or 4. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be bad. But the thing is, I don't think LaMelo's the starter. LiAngelo. I don't think LiAngelo's the starter. LaMelo and
what?
No. There's a lot of laws going on. I don't think LiAngelo's a starter. LaMelo and Lonzo are definitely starters, depending on who's on the team. You know what I mean? I like the Pelicans. I like the way the Pelicans are looking.
Oh yeah, they're looking good.
I love Brandon Ingram, man. I'm still mad we got rid of him.
He got a bad attitude, man.
Nah, man, that's my boy, man. Fuck with Ingram.
I want you to think about. I want you to think about this for a second, man.
Nice, but he got a bad attitude, bro.
I want you to think about this for a second. The Lakers gave up Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Josh Hart. Josh Hart's another one who killed it last year. 6th man of the year. He was crazy. Lonzo Ball. There was someone else. Who was the other one that was like he was kind of killing it. Maybe it was just them 4. Either way, those four alone right there, you talk about one of the best players on the Knicks, one of the best players on the Pelicans, the 6th man of the year, and you know a point guard that can kind of do it all, given he's healthy. And that's the thing people don't see about Lonzo Ball. Like they say he's a flop and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's all LeVar. That's LeVar's fault. He put way too much on Lonzo. He taught him up crazy big. And in the summer league, he averaged a triple-double. He killed it in the summer league. The Lakers won by a landslide in the summer league. He came to the league and he averaged decent numbers. It wasn't nothing crazy, but like he almost got a triple-double almost every game he played. Like he was like a stat or two off. But people don't realize that because they were expecting him to go out there and put 30, 20, and 10 on the board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, not everybody can be LeBron or Westbrook. James Harden, you know what I mean? Not everybody can do that. Especially their first year in the league. Like, his first year in the league, they were expecting that. They were expecting 30, 20, and 10. That's insane. Yeah, man. The Knicks aren't looking too bad either. They just re-signed Derrick Rose. They got Julius Randle over there.
Yeah, they're looking real good.
They just signed somebody else too. I can't remember who it was. They signed someone else to a contract that's going to be decent over there. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Where, New York?
Yeah.
New York got Fournier.
Oh, Evan Fournier. That's right.
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
Sam, what's up, girl?
He's gonna do
Sam.
Work. What's up, Sam?
Sammy's in here. Yeah, I think NBA is gonna be exciting this year, man. I think it's gonna be real exciting.
Can't wait.
You know who's gonna take the chip though? You know what that is? It ain't gonna be the Cavaliers.
Yeah, who said, yeah, why you gotta take shots at my team for, yo?
Yeah, listen, bro, you're the only one here who's not a Laker fan, so I had to do it. But you're a LeBron fan, so I can. You ain't mad.
Y'all still got Kevin Love. You all right?
No, I'm riding with y'all, man. I ride with my man LeBron. I'm riding with y'all.
Yeah, man. What's going on in the news today, man? What's happening this week, man?
No, got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Got a couple slides, man. You know.
You want to check those out?
Why don't we hit them with a video? Let's see what's happening. A couple things that's happened throughout the week. Show them some news. Let's talk about it. You know, we show them something and talk about it.
I got you.
He's looking at a picture of Jesus Christ right now.
See, I got one right here.
It is Sunday.
I got one right here. You can focus it, right? You can see it?
Yep.
Alright, play this bad boy.
Yep, them drugs got his ass. Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Lost. Don't know where he's at.
Now, that is the definition of tweaking.
My man's in Kirby Dreamland right now.
So I'm pretty sure that's an exorcism. I'm pretty sure that the satanic demon is definitely like Miley Cyrus or something.
Actually, I think he was doing the remix of the Young Jock dance.
He said they caught me on video.
Or Lean Back Part 2.
I don't know, man.
Lean back.
You can't tell me
he doing a two-step with the stinky leg.
You can't tell me those kicks aren't clean though.
Listen, let me tell you this much. That was not weed.
That man.
No, sir.
That man's whopped out.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was live from Burger King. You're absolutely right, man. That was live from Burger King.
Yeah. It's live from Burger King. Live from Coke Park.
That's company's finest.
Oh shit.
He was in front of Pizza Hut wilding like that.
Oh, homie, he was in front of Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that was in front of Pizza Hut.
It like he was at a gas station.
See, that was a half and half.
The gas.
Oh, you know how
the gas station.
You know how the hood got those the half Taco Bell, half KFCs. That shit's a Pizza Hut and 7-Eleven.
He was at a pump and run.
Word.
Pump and run.
Look out for those new 7-Eleven Pizza Hut combos, man.
Shit, and watch out for the fiends at the pumps.
They're hosting an overdose awareness seminar at Coke Park. I absolutely believe that. I actually believe that's a real thing. I don't even think she's trolling.
Somebody give that guy the address because he needs it.
That man needs some help. Nah, he needs the number for the Warrens from fucking The Conjuring. He needs some other shit. He said crispy crunchy chicken.
That's a crispy crunchy. Oh,
he said that's what happens when your back itches. You can't reach the spot. Oh man,
yeah.
My man Prime with the flames.
Oh shoot.
No, he don't need the address for Cold Park. All that means is to get free drugs.
They pass them out for free.
It's bad how bad drugs are out here. It's ridiculous.
What else happened this week, man? Let's see what else happened, man. Run something else by him.
What we got?
Okay, I got another one for y'all. 1 sec.
You know, there's always something happening.
All right, ready for this one?
Certain things we need to talk about.
Yeah, I can tell this is gonna be wild.
Like this, bitch! Don't ever in your motherfucking
I can see it by his face.
Oh man, what is on her head?
Oh, what is in his drawers? What was that? What was that?
What?
I
Damn.
no, I'm
Wow.
pretty
I'm dead.
I'm pretty
dead.
I'm pretty sure she just got back from an audition for Sister Act 5. I don't know what the fuck that was on her head. That shit looked crazy.
And what the hell is that in his drawers? Why is his drawers like that, bro?
Man, you know what that was, man. You know what that was.
That's crazy.
I don't care about that man's drawers.
I don't either, but
Wow.
that's just crazy, bro. Why would she forecast a man's drawers like that? And she's sleeping with that guy.
I know.
How does that make her? How does that make her look? Why would you post your man's drawers?
That's what I mean. And like your friend is there hyping it up with you. Like you don't think she's thinking about that shit?
And now the world knows who you're sleeping with.
Right. And
shitty. And
like her friend looked like the crazy bitch from Orange is the New Black. I don't know. I forgot what her name was.
Oh, I know you talking.
She got the same hair.
Yo.
And her and Coolio had the same stylist in the 90s.
I feel.
Oh, yeah, that is crazy.
What's this shit? I saw some shit on the news, like Nicki Minaj got a rape case going on or some shit. What the fuck is that about?
I think I've seen that on Facebook.
Like somebody tried to pay off someone or some shit. All right, Sam, we'll see you.
All right, Sam.
Later, Sam.
Yeah, I read something. I didn't look into it or nothing because I don't care about Nicki Minaj like that. But it said something about like her and whoever she's with tried to pay off some chick, claiming rape or some shit. Like, some more Me Too shit. Like, I don't know, man. What the fuck is going on with people? Like, what? Why do celebrities do dumb shit like this? I don't get it.
The money, because they got the money. They can do it, man.
Yeah,
they can do whatever they want.
I'm not even talking.
Whatever they want, get away with it because they can pay.
I'm not even talking about paying people off. I'm just talking in general. Like, why? Like you have to know if you meet somebody new, right? It's not someone you've known for a while or even knew for a little bit. Like, they're gonna try and get money off you. You have to know this, right? Like, you got to know that. You got to know this.
The whole thing. They could pay it off.
But see, that's why these people do it in the first place, to get money. But like, you don't know better than that already?
Than to put yourself in that position, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know better than that already? Come on, man.
People don't think before they do, man.
That's just something I never understood. Even like with the Kobe situation, I don't think Kobe raped the chick. I think she just wanted money. You know what I mean? Like yeah, he obviously had relations with her. He admitted to that, but like, she wanted money, so she came out with it and said that he did this.
5 other dudes same day.
Then it come out
that
she
she
lied
saying.
or something like that.
Oh yeah.
She lied in her statement. The way she described her being raped was not physically possible. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
How fucking tall was Kobe? 6'7", 6'6", right? Yeah. This girl was like 5'8", right? Maybe even shorter. She said that. What? Huh? My charger? Hold on a second. Go ahead.
Special interruption.
Take the whole thing. Plug it in. But you gotta plug it in anyway. But yeah, the way she described it, like she's like the height. He's 6'6", 6'7", whatever, right? She's 5'8", 5'7", whatever she was. She said that he bent her down and forcefully took it, right? How is that possible without any bruises or anything on you? He would have had to lift your dumb ass up. Like, that shit's not gonna work. You know how dumb you sound? There had to have been marks on you. You had no marks on you. Like, come on, bro. I don't know, but that's a whole nother story. But like, you know, maybe Bill Cosby did drop a pill in somebody's drink. But do you think it was 30 chicks?
Nah.
Just in time, Bill Cosby didn't leave marks. Thanks, Cole.
Tell Theo I said, hey.
I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's just weird. When I saw that story with Nicki Minaj, I was just like, why? Like, why? It just didn't make sense to me.
And didn't Cardi B put out a new video? Not to change the subject, but didn't she put out a video?
We're just talking.
Called like Rumor or something like that.
Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't like see it or anything, but I did hear about it.
I ain't listened to it yet. I seen like the what you saying, Swift?
Go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say Nas dropped a new album.
Oh, I was listening to it today.
I was listening to that too.
Yeah. I listened to 3 or 4 tracks from it. They were all good too.
Yeah.
Which one did you listen to? Because I heard the one with him and Lauryn Hill. That's by far my favorite song on that album.
I listened to the song with.
To it again. I listened to it once.
I listened to the song with him and Lauryn Hill. That song was fire. I listened to The Pressure. The Pressure was a good song. EPMD 2 or whatever that one was. But I think Eminem was on it.
Yeah.
That was pretty dope.
Yeah, I like that one too.
And I listened to that track with it was the Death Row East track. That track was fire too. Nas had one questionable album, man. I forgot what album was that, Jay? Nostradamus? Was that the one that was questionable?
I would say out of all of them.
It wasn't a bad album, but after Illmatic, you gotta be like, you know what I mean? Like,
Illmatic was just fire.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to compete with that. You know what I mean? Competing with Illmatic is a tough thing. With Rewind and Ether. No, Rewind was fire. Rewind was ahead of its time.
Rare and the EPMD, it's like top 2 right now. It's very popular.
No, I know.
I don't think I listened to Rare though. I gotta listen to that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the plane, so I plan on listening to, you know, I'm trying to have Donda by then. I'm gonna have this album listened to. There's a couple albums I want to listen to and like kind of like get through them.
Wait, is that out, Donda?
I'm hoping it's out by the time I fucking take this flight. Do we watch Dave? Oh, which Dave? There's a lot of Daves in the world, my brother. No bullshit though, Prime. Luda and Nas when they did the Made You Look remix with Jada, that shit was super fire. I would not be mad at that. Luda and Nas collab album. Yeah, oh yeah, he was on Virgo too. That's right. Luda and Nas did Virgo together. That song was fire too. Oh, the Little Dicky show, Dave. Nah, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched that. You know, I did just watch the first season of Young Rock, and that show was kind of fire. I was surprised. I got to catch up on the Shy.
Sir.
I'm
Gotta
pretty
watch
behind.
that.
I'm pretty behind on the Shy. No, you got to watch The Wire first. You better stop.
Yeah, you definitely need to watch that.
Ray's got to watch The Wire first. Listen, man. He is wife and kidless for like 2 weeks. He's got nothing but time. You better watch The
That's
Wire.
enough time. That's enough time for The Wire and The Shy. 2 weeks.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
And The Wire is worth it too. Just get past the second season. I'm telling you, get past the second season.
Yeah.
The first 2 seasons, they're dry like that.
No, the first season's
Nah,
fine.
it's easy.
The first season's fine.
It's
It's
smooth sailing.
the thing is with the seasons of The Wire,
Why is fire?
it's like different phases of it's different phases of life, I guess. Like the first one is it's the streets. The second one is the labor union. The third one is like the school system. The fourth one's politics and shit like that.
Where it all joins together.
Yeah.
In the end, yeah.
Once it gets to the Boys of Summer, though, when you get Chris and Snoop in it, man, fucking that's just crazy. That shit is nuts. I love that shit. You see a lot of faces in there that you didn't realize was like around back then too. Like aside from Wood Harris and Idris Elba, like you got a young Michael B. Jordan. He was a child in that show. If you watch Walking Dead, you got 3 or 4 characters from that show in there when they were younger. Yeah. You have Federal Star from Honest was in there. Method Man's in there.
Dang, I got all this. I gotta see that.
Yeah, nah. Listen, man, they got a lot of people up in there. The show's super fire. I love that show, man. The way they ended the show, the way they tied everything together, I can't say nothing right now because you got to watch it. But the way they tie it all together is just
masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece. It was genius to me. To me, it was
definitely one of my best shows. Yeah, definitely.
It was genius to me. Like what's some of y'all favorite shows, man? There's a lot of shows out there. What's top 3?
People thinking what's their favorite shows?
They said top. Jen said top 3. What's your top 3 favorite shows?
Top 3.
I would have to go The Wire, Breaking Bad, and Snowfall's climbing, man.
Yeah,
Snowfall is climbing.
I have to say The Wire, Walking Dead, and Snowfall.
See, Walking Dead fell for me, bro.
Snowfall over Walking Dead.
Bad.
Nah, when at the beginning, like that was a crazy show, yo. First couple seasons.
Nah, it definitely, but it just.
I still need to watch the rest of that, but first couple seasons was crazy.
I can't bring myself to, but Snowfall is incredible.
Yeah.
I think Snowfall is
top
great.
3 TV series.
Yeah, Jen said Charmed, Walking Dead, and The Wire. I ain't mad at that. Breaking Bad's up there for me though, man. I got The Wire, Breaking Bad, and probably Snowfall. Snowfall climbed up there. Godfather of Harlem's another one that's up there for me. Oz was really good.
I didn't watch Oz.
Oz was fire. So this is the thing. Like when you watch The Wire, you see a lot of cats that you recognize. Like, yo, I seen I see these people in a lot of shows now. You watch Oz, you see them when they're even younger. Like it's like the shit's crazy. Your Honor is new, but it's fire. I saw the first episode of Your Honor. I do want to watch the rest of it. I know Jay watches that shit.
Your Honor, that was fire. That was my shit, man. It's a mini series, like 10 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
But the way they put that together was pretty dope.
Breaking Bad, Yellowstone, and Dexter. I never seen Yellowstone.
I never seen Dexter.
They say Dexter is a good show.
Yeah, I heard Dexter was fire.
Dexter's cool. I haven't seen Prodigal Son either. Yeah, see, we got another one for Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is definitely
Breaking Bad is good. I never watched it.
I love Breaking Bad, man. I love Breaking Bad. I liked Sons of Anarchy. It took me a while to get into that because it was so hard getting past Katie Sagal playing a biker.
Oh nah, Sons of Anarchy was fire, bro.
See, that's the thing. Every time I saw Katie Sagal, I always thought of fucking Married with Children. It was hard for me. It was hard for me to think of Peggy Bundy as a biker chick. I couldn't get past that shit for a long time. But once you get into the show, she plays the role really fucking good. She plays the role really good.
Snowfall would be my number one.
Snowfall's fire, man. I love Snowfall.
See, I love the way The Walking Dead kicked off, but I don't know if I could put him in top 3.
I gotta watch Mayans, man. I haven't seen Mayans
Sons of Anarchy would probably be 3.
Sons of Anarchy was fire, man. The character build.
All the TV shows I used to watch.
The character build is good. You know what's a good show on Amazon Prime is Bosch. I watched the whole season. Bosch was fire. I watched the whole show. Walking Dead been struggling a long time, bro. At least for me, it has.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure it picked up since the last time I watched it, but
it had the drought was too long. It had like 3 bad seasons. Maybe more. You know what I mean?
That was the problem. The boys is fire. I love The Boys. I love that shit. The Boys is dope. The Boys is super dope.
Fire. I'm gonna watch it on Amazon.
The Boys is super dope. One of my
a lot of shows to watch.
One of my boys tried to put me on to what the fuck was this show on Netflix? Top Boys, I think it was called. Bro, you watch that shit?
Top Boys?
Jason, I'll holler if you watch this. No, you watch that?
I heard of it. No, I didn't watch it.
So listen, my man comes to me, right? He says, you like The Wire, right? I'm like, yeah, of course, my favorite show. He's like, all right, you like Breaking Bad? I'm like, yeah, that's number 2 for me. He's like, all right, you gotta watch the show, right? He told me about Top Boy. I was like, all right, let me try to get into this shit. I watched the first episode. Yo, y'all seen Bad Boys 2, right?
Yeah.
You know the part where they're in the gunfight with the Haitians?
That's when he got shot in the ass, right?
Yes. You know him and the Haitians.
No. Because when they were shooting at the dudes that were wearing the like KKK shit.
When he got shot,
the Haitians were the dude. But he was like,
they were in the house and he had the mirror.
Who in my house? And he was like, the
yes,
devil.
Yes. You remember that scene, right? Where him and the Haitians are shooting at each other, right?
Yeah.
Picture that for an hour and a half. That scene. Picture that scene for that one scene for an hour and a half. That's what I feel like I was fucking watching. I couldn't understand a fucking word they were saying to each other at all. Like not even a little bit. I couldn't understand any of it. I tried. I had closed caption on and everything. Even the closed caption was fucking up. Like they were putting question marks and exclamation points in places. They didn't have no idea what they were saying. How do you expect me to watch this? The guy who plays Homelander is in a show called Banshee, which is good. And he was also in Warrior, both on HBO Max. I haven't. I've heard of Banshee, but I haven't seen it.
Never heard of it.
You know what's a good show on HBO? Barry. Barry is fire.
What's that about? Is that
Uh,
Barry and Barry?
no, it's just Barry. It's you know who Bill Hader is?
No.
You ever seen that movie Trainwreck with Amy Schumer? She's like a super drunk and is the dorky white dude. LeBron James' his best friend.
Nah.
Nah,
No.
the movie was kind of funny, but super bad. You know
Oh, yes.
the the cops in Superbad is Seth Rogen and the other dude.
Right.
Barry's the other dude. That's Bill Hader. Um, so he plays like a army vet who has like PTSD. He has no emotions. He can't show any emotions at all. He's a hitman. After he left the army, he became a hitman, and he's going out to do this hit out in California that he was getting paid to do. And when he went to do the hit, he was going to an acting studio to kill the dude that he was supposed to kill. He ends up falling in love with acting. Now, mind you, the guy has no emotion whatsoever. So it's hard to act when you have no emotion, but he's trying like hell. And the acting coach is Henry Winkler, the Fonz. Uh, but the show's funny as hell. It's it got the drama scenes in it and shit. It's a good ass show. It's definitely worth checking out the first episode. If you like it, keep watching it. If you don't, then watch it. You know what I mean? Wash your hands with it. But it was definitely worth watching for me. Game of Thrones is another one. I like Game of Thrones a lot.
Oh, Game of Thrones. I gotta finish that. I watched like season 1 and stopped.
I never started watching that.
You know what? I don't think Game of Thrones is your style, though, man. I don't think you can get into Game.
No.
I don't think you would get into it.
Nah.
I think my brother watches that, but I can't get into it.
A lot of people watch it. I had to force myself through the first episode like 4 or 5 different times. The very first time I watched it, because I kept falling asleep. Like legitimately, I just kept falling asleep. Once I got through the first episode, like I actually watched it and like stuck through it and figured out who people were and all that shit. The show was great. They started production on season 3 of Barry. Thank God, I've been waiting for that shit forever. I never seen Atypical. Stranger Things is fire. I fuck with Stranger Things.
You ever seen The Witcher?
I have not. I need to watch that.
That's a good.
I do need to watch
That's a
that.
good show.
And generally, when they make movies or shows off video games, are not really good. Generally,
Oh nah, this show. That show is fire.
no. I'm saying generally, when you think about it, think of all the movies and shows that were based off video games that you've ever seen. Um, I don't know if I can name 3 that were actually good, like a solid 3. The first Mortal Kombat was good. Annihilation was trash, straight trash. Alright, cool. You sound out like the fat kid in Dodgeball. Um,
Alright, Cole.
what was I saying? No. What was I just talking about? I just lost my train of thought.
Something
Oh,
about dodgeball.
no, no, that's right. That was you said that in the comments. Now, movies and shows that I made from video games and shit. Street Fighter was terrible, super terrible. Annihilation was bad. Annihilation was really bad.
Yeah, that movie was bad.
No, Jen said she loved it. I hated a lot of the things they did in that movie. Um, the interesting fake Vin Diesel they had playing Shao Kahn was really weird. Um, they changed the girl who played Sonya to a whole different chick who was nothing like her at all.
At all.
She went from like a 10 to a 3. Like that was bad. They They changed Raiden completely changed him. They couldn't figure out Johnny Cage, and they killed him in the beginning.
Exactly.
Like the only thing they got,
they did a great job with the first one though.
No, they did. She said I had Sindel, so I'm biased. I think they did a good job with Sindel. I can say that. I think Sindel actually fit with the movie just fine.
Yeah, she did.
Sindel was one of the characters they actually got right. But they got The Last of Us coming out. I'm waiting for that. That show's gonna be crazy.
Was that gonna be a series?
Yeah, you ever played the video game Last of Us? You ever played that before?
Yeah, I played that.
They're making a TV series. HBO is making it, and it's with the creators of the game is actually making it with them. So they're not gonna like alter the story and fuck it up and shit. But the people who was playing the character, the main character Joel is getting played by Pedro Pascal. He plays the Mandalorian. He was Prince Oberyn in Game of Thrones. He was in a few other movies, but great actor. I think he's gonna kill that role. I'm looking forward to that, man. I'm looking forward to the Borderlands movie. They're making a Borderlands movie.
Borderlands?
Yeah, they already got a lot of the cast. They still haven't picked out a Handsome Jack yet, man. That's the only character that they haven't released yet. There's talks about possibly Paul Rudd playing Handsome Jack. I think he would be perfect, honestly. If you don't know who Paul Rudd is, he plays Ant-Man. Ant-Man and the Wasp and all that.
Yeah.
He was in Role Models. He played the main one of the main characters in Role Models. But I think he would be great at that. But I'm seeing Jack Black playing Claptrap. I think that's pretty cool.
That's a robot, right?
Yeah, Claptrap, little robot.
Oh yeah, he's gonna kill that role. He's gonna kill that.
Yeah, they got Kevin Hart in there. Gina Gershon's in there.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's in production. It's not even finished yet. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm all about Borderlands, man. All right, kid. Jen says she's going to bed.
All right. Good night.
It might be about time for us to sign off too. It's past 10 o'clock now.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the time.
I think we should hit him on one more thing that happened today. Why not? Or this
week? What you got?
One more video?
Yeah, hit him with one or two. We'll do two and then we out.
All right. You can catch it on the watch back.
I only got one over here.
Okay, that'll work.
All right. Get it.
You know, y'all are really starting to piss me off with the disrespect. Like, it's really not even funny. I'm going to tell you like this. I got a son. Biologically, he's not mine. But I raised him from day one up until he was 15 months old. It didn't take me long to realize how good of a person you had to be a parent, how good of a person you had to be, and realize that it wasn't about me the moment I cut his umbilical cord. But you want to sit here and tell me that I'm bitter or whatever. But yet, here it is. You sit here and you don't know my situation. But here, let me give you a small synopsis. I raised a kid from day one that wasn't mine. I made sacrifices for him. I opened him up a savings account. I gave his mother all of my income tax money when I claimed both of them. Guess what? At the end of the day, I lost my fucking car. She got an iPad, an Apple Watch, and a cell phone out of me. And on top of that, I am in tons of debt now for sacrificing and taking care of a child that I didn't make. But you sit here and tell me that I'm angry and bitter and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about by telling the truth about this? Wow.
All right, so what was that about? Like, I get what it was about, but like, what? Where's the context about that? Did him and his baby mama break up?
I guess so. I guess
is he no longer in that child's life? Like, where's the context?
guess not. So he took care.
No, I'm
took
being
care of
real. I'm not
somebody
trying.
else's kid
I'm not
for
trying to be
20
an
years.
asshole. I'm trying to be real. I'm being real. I'm kind of lost right now. I ain't gonna lie. Where's the
That crazy thing,
context?
my man put that on World Stuff for what?
I don't know. I feel like that should have been a conversation you have face to face with your baby mama if that was the thing. Like that should have been a conversation that like what I'm guessing
No,
is
that wasn't. That wasn't his baby mom though. That the kid wasn't his, right?
he was raising a random kid that he just found in the hospital. Come on, bro.
Nah, he was raising a kid
I mean,
with the girl.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
At this point, it's yes and no because he raised the kid. Like the kid is, I'm not saying it's biologically his, but he stepped up as a.
No, of course. So this is my thing. One, how old's the kid? You know what I mean? If the kid's like 1, 2 years old, the kid's not gonna remember him. Period. That's just what it is. The kid is not gonna remember him. Come 5, 6 years old, the baby's not gonna know who the fuck he is. Granted, he knows the baby because he raised the baby for however long it was he raised him. You know what I mean? Like that shit still got to sting. Like somehow, some way. Like there's so many variables to the story. Like, and we don't know anything. We don't know anything. What can we talk about?
That was wild.
We can talk about it, but like, there's so many variables to that story. Like,
yeah,
if that baby was 6 years old, that baby's gonna remember him and ask where the fuck he's at. And because whatever the reason, and we don't know her story.
I think he
either.
was saying that he took care of, or he paid her bills and everything, took care of them, and then she just took up and left.
Yeah, he provided,
So,
and he
provided for them, and she left them. So he said that this is
did
what he gets for. Yeah.
So what I'm guessing, what I'm gathering here, right, is this was one income tax, so it was 1 year, I would imagine, right? He claimed both of them. He claimed both of them for a year. Gave her all the money, and she split. That's what I'm guessing happened. So one, I mean,
pretty much.
If
we don't know if it was just for 1 year, it could have been for a few. We don't know how old the baby was.
This is the thing, though. If you got with a chick who was already pregnant, you had to know the baby wasn't yours, unless you thought you were the father. That's a whole other story. That's another variable. But it sounds like he knew the baby wasn't his. So I'm assuming that he got with this girl while she was already pregnant, which is already weird. That's already weird. You gotta be a weird kind of person to try and pick up a pregnant chick. That's just weird. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. There's so many variables to the story, man.
Everybody deserves some love, man.
Yeah, I know, but if you're like
nah,
there's no
trash, bro.
There's no way that you find love across the room with a random pregnant chick. That's not how it happens. It's not like you guys were. It's not like you guys were at a party or at like a fucking mobile station and saw each other. Was like, oh my god, I love you so much. Obviously not, motherfucker. She needed a check. She saw an easy way. You were a sucker. You fell for it. Sorry, bro.
It is what it is.
That's life.
She off to Cali.
But on that note,
yes, sir.
It's about that time.
Yeah, man. What we got next week, man? What we doing? So next week I'm gonna be in Cali, but I'm still gonna jump on the Discord through my phone. So someone else will be controlling all of this. Probably gonna end up being Riv. Riv will be controlling it. I should be joining via satellite from California. Via Wi-Fi in Cali. I do have Discord on the phone, so I'll have on my Beats headphones, and we'll do it like that. But what y'all thinking next week, man? What we trying to do?
It's up to y'all, man.
We talk.
We talk about whatever. We talk about
We talking about
what happens.
wrestling. Talk about wrestling.
Listen, man,
We're talking
that was
about wrestling.
that was Truby's idea, man. I got shit written down. I got topics we can talk about with that. That was
Sure you do.
that was Truby's idea.
Yo,
That was Truby's idea. You know what? To be fair, we haven't talked about anything that Truby wants to talk about yet.
true.
So let's talk about wrestling.
I got shit written down. I'll send it to y'all. Nobody got to know in here yet what we're gonna talk about, but I'll send it to y'all. I got some shit written down that we can talk about. It's good topics too. It's not like it's boring shit. And at one point in everybody's life, you know, they watch wrestling at some point.
Wrestling.
Well, watch wrestling at some point. I got a fun little debate though with the old school wrestling that I want to get into. And this River and I were talking about it later. We ain't gonna spoil it. River and I were talking about it earlier, but this goes back to what I said before. Everything's gonna circle back to this natural bias. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything always circles back to this. But that we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna have that debate. So y'all see what that's about next week.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
See
man.
you next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yo, man, come on, you late, bro. What you doing in here?
Just popping up.
Noobs.
So, man,
What's
noobs,
up,
man.
man?
News just popping
What's
in,
up?
man. Yo, we just ended the news, man. Got to catch the watch back, but yo, we do appreciate you stopping by,
Appreciate you, noobs, man.
man. News.
Nah, I ain't
But,
forget about the battle pass, noobs.
News got the battle pass.
Yeah, you got the battle pass.
But yeah, man, bet, man. So that next week, man, we'll have Truby back in here. He missed this week because his boss is an asshole. So
Yeah.
that dude's the worst.
Don't you think? You think his boss should be fired?
I wouldn't say fired, but I think he should have he should definitely have a stern talking to. He should have a stern.
He will.
He should have a stern talking to. He said I was studying my permit and getting ready for school, so I was busy. Your permit for what? Your car permit? Just ride a camel, man. We know some people who do that.
They got camels for sale.
Riding camels to and from work. Listen, man.
Oh man.
Highway camels, city camels.
Doritos are cheaper than gas. All you gotta do is feed that camel. It'll keep on going.
So it's hay.
Yeah, man. Sign it out, man. We'll catch y'all next week. We're gonna talk about some shit.
All right,
See ya.
peace out.